Okay, here's another video. I will be going over my burn deck, obviously. Okay, so just do the quick flip through, and then I'll talk about each card as it comes along. Yeah, this deck isn't finished, so bear with me. It's got a lot of potential. Okay, so that's the gist. Mudbutton Torch Runner. He's a 3-mana 1/1. He's like Perilous Mirror. When he goes to the graveyard, instead of dealing 2 damage to target creature or player, he deals 3, so I run 2 of him. Tarfire, that's just a tribal shock. It's not really used for the tribal. I just like it a little bit more than shock, just because of the picture. It's kind of funny. I run 4 of those. There's another Tarfire. Obsidian Fireheart. He's interesting. I run 2 of him. He's a 4-mana 4/4. With his ability, put a blaze counter on target land without a blaze counter on it. As long as that land has a blaze counter on it, it has. At the beginning of your upkeep, this land deals 1 damage to you. The land continues to burn after Obsidian Fireheart has left the battlefield, and you activate this ability by paying 3. It's very useful. That's like, that'll cancel out any of Johnny's mantras if you get it out. Pretty sure I have 3 or 4 Perilous Mirror. Terramorphic Expanse. There's a reason for this card. Chandra's Outrage. I have 2 of these, just because of the high cost. It's kind of high for me. But, you know, get any 4 toughness creature out of the way with an extra 2 damage. That's pretty good. Simian Spirit Guide. This is for the first turn. If you have this, and, you know, you play your 1 land, you can get out 2 lightning bolts on the first turn with this by removing it from the game, from your hand. So I have 4 of him. Arc Trail, there are 4 of these because it's just better than Volcanic Hammer, which I had before. And then Scars of Mirrodin was released, and I saw this card, and I said, wow, because it deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and 1 damage to another target creature or player. So, it does Volcanic Hammer if you want it to, or you can split the damage. You can kill something with 2 toughness and deal 1 damage to the player, kill something with 3, kill a weenie and deal 2 damage to the player, or, yeah, there are 4 of those. That's a really good card. Zektar Shrine Expedition. That's where this comes in. Terramorphic Expanse. So, you have a Zektar on the field. You play the Terramorphic Expanse. Tap, sack it. You get your land into play tap. That's 2 counters on it already. The next turn, you play a land. You have your guy. And if you don't know what it does, it's 2 mana, it's an enchantment with landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield, you put a quest counter on Zektar Shrine Expedition. Remove 3 quest counters and sacrifice the shrine, and you put a 7/1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste onto the battlefield, and you exile it at the beginning of the next end step. So it's like a better ball lightning, which I don't have any of, that's why it's not in the deck. So I have 4 Zektar and 4 Terramorphic Expanse. I have 3 Rift Bolts. I need 1 more. That's a really good first turn card. Or, you know, The thing with Rift Bolt and Lightning Bolt, I usually, if it's, if I don't have him in my opening hand, I usually just hold on to them till a little bit later in the game when bigger creatures come out. It's been useful. 2 Furnace of Wrath. That's obvious. I mean, this deck is focused around dealing heavy amounts of damage as fast as possible. There are a few things I have to kinks I have to work out in this deck, but yeah. So War Elemental. I only have one of him because that's all I pulled when the original Mirrodin came out. I haven't gotten around to buying a second because I want to put 2 in the deck. Basically, he's 3 mana, he's a 1/1, and when he comes into play, you sacrifice him unless an opponent was dealt damage this turn. Then his second ability is whenever damage is dealt to an opponent, put that many counters on War Elemental. So that, comboed with, say, Furnace of Wrath and a Lightning Bolt, he's a 7/7, just from that. So you now have a permanent guy, but he doesn't have trample, and that's okay, honestly, because you can deal with a lot of other stuff. 2 Spark Elemental, because I only have 2. I think he's much better than Hellspark Elemental, just because you can do him on turn 1. It's like a Lightning Bolt. Inferno Titan. I have 1, and a friend of mine is giving me another, so I'll be running 2 of that guy. Arc Trail, Spirit Guide, Expedition. That's 4 Tower Fire. I'm thinking, I'm not sure what to put in place of these, because I'm sure there are better options that I can go with. Like, if I had the Hellsparks, I would take these out and just put the Hellsparks in. Just because I know Hellspark's good. And if I could run Hellspark and Spark, that'd be really nice. Yeah, I recently actually traded for these 3. I made another video, showing the trade, as I traded with another YouTube user named Anubis Apprentice. Okay, so it's 3 Perilous Mirror I run. 2, there we go. Yeah, so that's basically my deck. I don't know if I have a real sideboard here. There's like nothing in plastics, just because this isn't a tournament legal deck, so I don't really care about the sideboard, but see, I got a Rajaya Ballard, Fire Servant. That could combo with Furnace of Wrath. Pyrostatic Pillar. That's for the weenies. And a Shard Volley. I used to run 4 Shard Volley. It got me really close to winning a lot of the time because I had Lightning Bolts and Rift Bolts and Shard Volleys, but it's not really a sideboard. So yeah, that's it for this deck. It's pretty simple. My favorite combo is the Terramorphic Expanse with the Zektar Shrine. Expedition. That's really good. And yeah, so you can actually also get a 14-1, well, 14 damage with Furnace of Wrath. I really like this deck. It just needs some work. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.